that's whoever just sneezed.
Yeah.
But what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Smooth D Mac here, along with me with my man Joshua Crusher and that boy AZ, aka Jonathan Dahado. This is another episode of the Sage Thoughts Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. And this is where we talk about whatever we want. We just gonna chill and vibe about nothing really structured and planned. We just gonna shoot the shit and riff regular. But gentlemen, how you feeling today, man?
Chill.
No, it's been a real calm day. It's been a real. I've had a real pleasant weekend. You know, the week is always hectic for motherfuckers. So my girl done slowed everything down for the weekend. I've just been chilling.
That's lit. How's your knee?
Horrible. It's been getting a lot of extra work, but I finally got all my union papers. You know what I mean? So I already set up my health insurance and set up a couple of appointments. So hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll have like a definite answer if I need surgery or not. Most likely not. You know what I mean? It don't. I'm fine, but but you know, just to be on the safe side.
No, that's a fact. After my bike rides, because I've been since I bought the bike, I've been wilding out. I did another 22 miles yesterday. I did another 10 miles this morning, bro. So fucking my left knee is finally giving up on me. It's finally like it's knocking. It's finally doing this shit,
Bro.
Ice
your knee,
Ice,
elevate your knee.
bro.
Oh yeah,
I got
right now.
I got knees like that too, bro.
Knee strengthening exercises, bro.
Oh yeah, you
Knee
already.
strengthening exercises.
You already.
We'll talk later. I'll put you on it. It's gonna help.
No, it's
Believe
not.
me,
Yo, it's crazy, bro. Cause like I'm going through this right now, but it's actually not that bad. Like it like it hurts, and like I already know I'm probably gonna have to set up some shit. Probably go get an X-ray or something.
Does it look swollen at all?
Oh no, it's fine. That's what I'm saying. Like I have it up right now.
You straight.
It's
straight.
Yeah, it's just that I was talking to my homie. He was like, "Yo, bro, you finally strengthening your shit again. You not being a little lazy fuckboy. You was working on the top. Now you got to work on the bottom." And I'm like, "Oh, I get it." I finally talked to my insurance, and they was like, "Yeah, I got a couple of places to go get an X-ray, and MRI, and all the whole shebang and bang." So I'm like, "I'll take care of that later. I could walk. The stairs don't bother me."
I figure I got the sick time, so I'm gonna just start making appointments, and whatever happens, I mean, I gotta go. So I'll see y'all later. I'll be back.
Come on, move.
Out of here.
Crusher though, how's the training been going, man? How have you slowed down at all?
No, dude. I actually picked it up because I just felt like I needed to. I don't know. I got kind of like worked up. I got worked by one of my teammates, and I think that's like I'm just like, nah, I need to show up more. That's all. And then last couple weeks, it's been draining with work and forcing myself to go right after work to get down to the gym. I've been taking my lady's kid down there with me. He's been training too.
Nice.
I've been helping teach the kids class. I actually taught a class for my coach. Have my younger cousins joined too, so they can start with.
Sounds like you gained some experience as a teacher. I don't know if you heard, but I done fucked up my knees, so I ain't doing no more kickboxing. You know what I'm saying? So if I need to lock somebody up, I'ma holler at you. So come to New York and do a session.
You better just keep that Draco on you. That's all I got. You need to fight somebody.
That's a fact. I already know what I mean.
Nah, listen, bro. Social climate, that's perfectly fine, bro. It's perfectly okay to roll to a whole different state that you don't belong to, with your mama driving you there with an AR and clip a couple people.
Yo, Nevada, bro, open carry. Sidearms.
Right?
Yo, but not for nothing, bro. It's just something comfortable about live on Twitch. I don't know at which point it becomes unspeakable, because I know there's a restriction on firearms on Twitch. I just don't know what I can and cannot speak on. So I ain't trying to
there is?
Man, listen. I don't think we'll be canceled for any conversations basically talking about, our rights as U.S. citizens. But we not wilding out. Ain't nobody out here toting that thing. We're not talking about things of the nature.
Bro, it's just knowing you got 10 right there, ready to go, and 10 more in the back. It's like, all right, okay, cool. And just like everything else, it's all about knowledge and experience. Safety first. You know what I mean? Treat it with the respect that it's supposed to be treated with, and everything should be alright. Ain't no one come
Exactly.
over here trying to test you crazy. So
Exactly. And that's all it's
Ain't no
about.
reason. Yeah.
Ain't no reason to wild out. But yeah, man. That shit is crazy. I didn't since I found out about that shit, bro, when my man's getting shot in the back, being paralyzed, bro. It's like
Oh yeah.
that shit. I can't not stop thinking about it, and it's fucked up because I saw the video.
Yo, the
So
video
yep,
it's the one with the
yeah.
dude that he walked away from the officers and like went back into his car for something or some shit.
nah, it was another one. My man's
Yep.
There was another
It
one.
was
Okay.
another one. It's that one. I forgot his name. If I'm a horrible black person, but there was another one where during the pro.
Robert Blake, I
Yeah,
believe Robert Blake.
something Blake, and then there was another one, a homie, the dude that was running around with the AR during the protest, talking about he was protecting the people from riots,
Oh, you
protecting the
talking
people
about
from
the
the
teenager,
riots.
right?
Yeah, 17-year-old. He
Yeah,
was when,
that's wild as hell.
when he was splagacking people. That shit
Did
was crazy.
he? I know he insta killed two and had one in critical, but I haven't followed up today to
The
see.
that one
He,
dude he
he,
had in critical, he
But
lost
they
his
all, you know
arm.
what I
I
mean, how he
heard.
looking? Oh,
yeah,
nah,
he got
he
Yeah,
gotta
because
go.
I think that was the dude that rolled up on him trying to take the gun from him.
yeah.
He got shot. Yeah.
Yeah, he got convicted. He got convicted for homicide, for 2 counts of homicide. So I guess
Yeah.
I
Yeah, the
guess
other dude's still alive, but they're gonna hit him with like they're gonna pad that shit. It's a fucking the feds don't lose. They're gonna put the gun charge. They're gonna put the underage charge. They're gonna put the crossing state lines charge. They're gonna hit him for every bullet.
I
You know what I
hope
mean?
I hope.
They're gonna throw the book at him. But I want you to peep how they covered this young man, this motherfucker. They started showing out pictures of him doing community service and shit, and
Oh
like
I saw
yeah,
like,
that.
I was
yeah.
like, God
I was like, come
dirty
on, man.
motherfucker.
Fact. They
Because
put
that that because
they
that father got shot in the back 7 times, and y'all immediately started looking up anything that matched the name with a criminal record. Y'all some motherfuckers, bro.
exactly right. And
That
then
shit had me so fed.
and they didn't even talk about, like I said, they didn't even talk about the fact that his mom's drove him to the spot in Wisconsin. Man. Like he ain't even from there. My son just pulled
He
up,
ain't even from there.
and the local police department and the sheriff's office was like, yeah, we need more citizens like him. I'm just in here like, boy, you don't even.
Yo, bro, them videos was wild.
I was
I
like,
was like, yo, like how do we like how do y'all continue to fuck up the same mistake, the same mistake, the same mistake? Yo, at a certain like I have no words for it. I can't
exactly.
even
They
like
don't know their history, bro. That's one thing. History will repeat itself unless you actually pay attention to it and be like, yeah, if we try that, we probably gonna end up over there on that road. Our country done that before, or this state, this city's done that before. So we don't want that bloodshed again. So why are we gonna go there? That's history. Like it's some
Yeah, some bullshit, son. Like, but yeah,
yes
yo.
bullshit.
So I've been kind of like that's why I took the kind of the rods and the days to just chill because it's like it's draining, bro. Like seeing that shit is like emotionally draining, and like that I was like, yo, this shit is wild as fuck. What the fuck is that?
yo, fucking Molly my girl wanted some McDonald's, so I ordered some shit, and she was
You
like,
had
"Let
a
me get a
kids
Happy Meal,"
meal?
and
Let
they
me get a
they
happy
gave her
meal.
this shit, and I got it up here because the dog loses his mind because this shit shoots it, right? So I put it on the floor and I shoot it, and his little ass goes fucking nuts. And like now that he don't got all that fur under his foot, he can grab the floor. Yo, he is out, bro. Skedaddle,
That's
skedaddle. You get like that? Nah.
that's
Yo, so I got it up here, and I didn't mean for it to get on camera, but yo, what's good, bro? You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
That's my son
Oh,
ordered a kids meal. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yo, have y'all oh, did y'all get a chance to peep Gamescom or any of the announcements that
no,
was so
Nope.
nope.
so I could
And I
feel
had no interest either.
I could
I'm
feel y'all
poor.
I could feel y'all in a couple things. So they showed off gameplay for Godfall, another 5 minute trailer that didn't show anything. That's another next gen title that's supposed to be coming out. They showed off a couple of more games that were in development, like a couple of action adventure games, a couple shooter games. They showed more gameplay for Ratchet and Clank for PS5, which was
Oh.
really cool. So they showed off like the actual gameplay, the weapon system, some of the weapons in the game. They showed off
Okay.
Yeah, you heard of a game called Elite Dangerous?
Nah.
All right, well, it's basically like a space conquest game where you pilot a spaceship and you have like space battles and shit like that, and so they have a game like that in development for the next gen consoles, and that shit looks pretty fucking dope. And then they showed off a couple of other games, but those are the ones that sparked that piqued my curiosity. But yeah. So I'm like, all right, the future for next gen seems pretty dope. And of course, Xbox showed out Game Pass again. They on that bullshit. They're like, oh yeah, we have 100 titles. Game Pass.
Yo, bro. I hear all of that, and I'm all for the video games, bro. But this Corona shit then had a nigga fucked up. So I'm really like considering we should then do like a game night, saying once a month until the end of the year. Get the squad together, at somebody's crib. Let's just post up, play some board games, play some card games, and just chill. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that, son.
All right, cool.
Crush it. You can phone in, bro.
Like phone in?
The fact
You
that
can phone in, bro.
we got video calls, bro.
You got video calls too?
Got video calls, bro. But bro, listen, son, like that's all well and dandy. You just quarterback the shit, bro. Like
Nah, son. But I'm saying that because I want to get you back into Yu-Gi-Oh, son, so we can play some church's card games, son. That's what I'm talking about, son. It's a dub. It's over for that. I haven't played it over a year, son, now, and I'm itching.
You got two friends you could call, and one of them don't leave the crib. So I'm sorry.
I ain't going over there. It's not happening. Shit. So then the next game, I would just tell David to bring everything so we could do it too.
Exactly.
We could just do it because y'all whack shit.
Yeah, I'm whack. I'm trash.
You got all the cards there, you being whack shit.
I'm trash. I'll be trash. It's okay. I'll be big trash. Thank you very much.
I ain't say you was trash. I ain't say that. I said you whack.
You're right.
You don't want to play.
You're right. I'm big trash. I'll be big trash and stay big trash. Call me Oscar the Grouch, my motherfucker. I'll be with the motherfucker with the lid on and everything. But yeah, man. Crusher, man. How are things with you though, bro? Like, let's touch base, bro. What's good,
bro? It's good. I don't know. It's like I'm trying to figure stuff out, and make like money moves and shit. That's all. Like, that's why a big thing was like, that's why I wanted to like train more if I'm gonna like make something out of it. So, just going like 2 or 3 days a week because of work is not cutting it. So I was like, all right, let's try to hit 4, then 5.
So you're really trying to compete? That's where your head. That's where the goal is. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, the only competition I heard about that was going to go on was one down in Florida because I mean they shut that down as soon as they got caught wind of Corona. I ain't going out to Florida. I'll let you know right now. So
that's you are like total different spectrums of this fucking state, bro. I mean this fucking country, like you.
Yeah, dude. So I wasn't trying to do all that. I was like, I'll wait till everything calms. It'll be 2021. Probably summer is when they'll probably start trying to implement a plan to make it like safe and stuff, and then after that it's gonna be like I just want to do world tournaments, but that's like
these guesstimations get me mad for coronavirus to end though, because we
did
just
like they ain't say nothing though.
Not even us. Like as I'm saying, us is like not having the data information. We just guesstimated a whole year before we're back to when we even remotely consider as normal, being able to be around.
They ain't going to be the same though. That's a fact. Like that's.
We just went 3 weeks of everybody wearing a fucking mask and staying in their crib. We would have an issue. I really feel like that.
Yeah,
I really feel. I feel like it'll be reined in real hard.
Bro, but you gotta remember, we live in the stepchild we are the stepchildren of the world, bro. Like the rest of the world is just laughing at us.
Stepchildren of the world?
Yeah, bro.
They're laughing at us because we fucking we don't listen to nobody.
It's the American way, bro. Fuck listening, B.
Bro, you look at our history. They said they didn't want to pay that tax. You know what they did? They said, "Fuck the yo." T overboard. They said we fight, but we ain't gonna fight fair. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Remember, it was about taxation without representation. We had to know where our taxes is going, B. But fuck that, we ain't paying that shit. And then even now, this shit is fucking funny, bro. Nobody wants to be in the crib. Everybody wants to still go out. You check your social media. Everybody is outside partying at the beach, taking trips. Going out, doing what my homegirl was just in Vegas last week. She hit me up and I'm like, oh, you look really good in that swimsuit. There's nobody in the pool with you, but you look amazing in that swimsuit. I'm like, that's what you want to do?
I mean, flights are cheap as hell. They're enticing people to go out now if they that cheap.
Yeah.
They gotta stay in business though, you know. I get it.
It's been cheap since a hint though.
It's been
cheap since a hint.
That's a fact. It's been dirt.
True.
It's just, do you want to risk it? And honestly, I'm just like, nah, I don't want to. Like, shit, I got mouth to feed.
That's a fact.
Like, you know, mouth like me.
Nah, that's a fact. I ain't trying to get clapped for that fucking for no bullshit. But yeah, you're right. But you're right. Is it this shit sucks because it's like the uncertainty is what's driving motherfuckers crazy. It's like if we had if we had a clear cut understanding of what the fuck we dealing with, it would be different. Motherfuckers can move accordingly. But all of this guesswork, is it this? Is it that? Is the mask cool? Is it not? Is it not? Is hand sanitizer really working? Some hand sanitizers is fucking acid burning motherfuckers' hands. Others don't do nothing.
Is it a hoax? Is it even real?
Purell went out of business because I haven't seen Purell at all.
What?
They just started watering. They just started watering down the hand sanitizer, and everyone just kept buying it.
Bro, I haven't seen a Purell bottle in like months. It's all these off brands like Germ-X and fucking.
Yeah, you know you dead ass right. Because as soon as shit hit the fan, Purell disappeared, bro.
Like it's crazy. Okay. It's crazy, son. Like I went looking. I'm like, huh? Because I went to like a couple. Because you know, I'm on my job. I'm always out and about, and I'm moving and shit. So I went into like mad different fucking pharmacies and mad different grocery stores, and I'm like, yo, let me see if I can find some Purell. Because Clorox came back. I was like, all right, Clorox rebranded and they changed, but they came back. And fucking Lysol and the Lysol wipes, all of them slowly kept coming back. But I was like, yo, what happened to Purell? I ain't seen a bottle in like months,
bro. Give me that.
I guess, man.
I'm thinking. I'm not thinking they went out of business. I don't think they can keep that on the shelves, because there's logistics that goes into that. Because the problem was they weren't running out. It was like, yo, like we can't get this shipped to everywhere at once. Like this. That's what the retail like management side that they were telling me was going on. Can't keep toilet paper on the shelf. Like we can't ship that much to every location at once. So we have to distribute it evenly, and that means you get not even a pallet. You get like a quarter of a pallet.
Yeah, but that makes sense though. But bro, it's August.
But like motherfuckers are still buying the Purell up like that. They're not buying the toilet paper because people start making memes and talking shit. Like you thought you was gonna shit yourself if you caught corona. Stupid fuck like that. So they started to slow it down with that.
Diarrhea. Diarrhea. Yeah, bro.
Like, I talked to people that actually caught it. They were talking about the respiratory shit.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. We don't know what the fuck it is, bro. Because my mother had.
Pretty sure it's not diarrhea.
Bro, no.
I'm pretty sure you don't get the shit.
Son, this is what I'm saying. This shit is like the lottery. It's either damned if you do or damned if you don't. It's catch-22. You got motherfuckers running around here with all kinds of crazy symptoms. Remember I told y'all last time high blood pressure was a fucking byproduct of the shit. My other homie got my mom's had this shit. She's fine. Or she had the cold, she had the cold, the fever, and the cough. All that shit went away
in like a day or two, huh?
In like 2 days.
That's what people have been telling me lately. Like the people who caught it real bad at first, them motherfuckers were in the hospital for almost a week. Then now, the people that are catching it, they literally go down for 1 day, 2 days, and then they're fucking good. So I'm just kind of like,
that's what I'm saying. Like this shit is lit. Like my ex had this shit. My ex had it. She had it. She was down for like a week, but the heavy symptoms were like a 2 day thing, and then she had breathing issues for a little while. But then that kind of just went away because you know being in bed all the fucking time, you know you got to work yourself back into getting that energy back. But then she was fucking fine. And then she was cleared to go back to work.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say this because I really like after doing like some research on my own, I'm really saying like the lethality of the shit is really, really minuscule unless you are a compromised person. We already went over this. People are acting like it's the fucking plague.
It's over.
But you know,
over.
I get it. You don't want to catch the shit. It's not fun. I get it. Like
that's a fact. Yo. But yeah, this shit is critical, bro. This shit is critical.
Critical. You know what's critical? Your lighting just went out, my guy.
Yeah, I know.
I was
gonna let you rock like that.
Yo.
On camera. I'm trying to distract over here. He's
Yo,
being cute and shit. Talking about, yo, why you want to talk over there?
yo,
Nah, leave
yo,
him alone.
yo, bro. I turned into floating teeth. It's all good.
Yeah, you.
It's
Boy,
okay. Yo, it is what it is, son. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I like that energy. It is what it is.
it's what it is. Like, fuck it. I can't fight the wind. I can't stand the rain. Like, but yeah, man. Like,
Dude, oh my god.
it's fun. It's funny too, cause like all this free time and shit too. I haven't bought a pop figure in like a year.
Bro,
That's
yo,
strange.
fam,
you.
I'm sitting here like, yo, I haven't been buying none of the dumb shit I was buying before, and I still do that. I should just buy the dumb shit I want to buy. Fuck that. That's right. I'm in this situation. Might as well get what I want too.
That is like,
Man,
yeah.
Papa.
I was looking at my collection. I'm like, damn, I haven't bought I haven't bought a pop figure in like a year. There's games that dropped I didn't cop. I'm like, man, shit is critical.
I still don't own Ghost of Tsushima. I just don't.
You don't even play your PlayStation.
I just don't.
Like,
Damn.
fucking Mortal Shell dropped I didn't cop. The Samurai Jack
I
game.
haven't even seen anyone play Mortal Shell.
You
Never heard
nah,
of
you
that.
watch my stream. I streamed the beta.
I didn't. Nope.
No, you were there. It's okay. You were there. We got
Okay.
the vibe. We got the vibe.
We got the vibe.
I literally have the timestamp where you were like, oh shit, this game lit. But yeah, bro, like it's fucking adulting shit is trash, bro. I'm just glad I don't
No,
got
it is.
kids.
So then, like we all around, we getting close to 30, and then now we gotta start thinking about, okay, so now I guess it's time to fucking buy a house. What am I
Yeah.
gonna do for the fucking future? That's the shit I'm like
Yeah,
Yo, bro.
on right now.
No cab. I'm trying to get my license back, and I'm trying to go cab, nigga. I'm gonna be a cab driver
ain't
till
nothing
the
wrong
end
with
of the
it.
year.
Ain't nothing wrong with
I'm
it.
pushing for max profits. Pushing for max profit. I want a kid, bro. I'm trying to get married. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time. It's time
Okay,
to progress forward.
so marriage is a goal for you.
Yeah.
What about you, Crush?
No, I mean it hasn't been, but now it's like kind of like in my face, and it makes sense to go ahead and do that shit. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be with nobody else, so I'm like,
Okay,
fuck?
so it's
Like, why not?
so it's an option, not a goal. That's pretty lit because you know there's those lingering conversations on social media like, oh, do men consider this a goal or is this like an option?
Yo,
I don't know.
You know, I was always taught and raised and shown like, in order for a man to like flourish all the way, you need to have your partner there with you, something to provide for, something to take care of. It gives you a sense of self, and that drives you forward. And you know, like I grew up y'all know me before my relationship. Thought that was bullshit. I'm gonna just do me. Fuck
You
that.
was thought of Miss Rex.
But
You was putting your dick in every orifice.
But now that I'm with my shorty, and I've made my decision, like this feels like it's supposed to feel like. You know what I'm saying? Now I kind of get what he was talking about. What my old man was always preaching to me about. Like, no, when it's the right one, you're gonna know, and you're gonna want to do everything you need to for it. And I want to do things like the way I feel it to be done correctly. Like I want a family. I wanted to be with her. So we getting married first. But I can't ask you to be mine without having a place to put us. So it's a whole bunch of shit that all of a sudden becomes barriers to me asking. And for a while, I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. But now I'm like, yo, if I really dedicate myself and focus in, I can body these things easily, right? And if I be objective about it, it doesn't have to be for my relationship. I should want my own crib regardless. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that was a wake up point after having come to the decision of okay, I need to do this for us. So like, wait a minute, I need to do this shit for me. I need to get the fuck out of where I'm at. I want to be able to have my dog. I want to be able to have my own rules, my own space. So I'm gonna need my own spot. You feel me? So regardless as to whatever happens between me and Shorty, I need to get myself right. You know what I'm saying? And
That
that
right
yo,
there
bro.
is the most important thing that motherfuckers be forgetting about, especially when they've been single for a long time. They be thinking about, oh, they meet somebody cool, they stay together for like 4 or 5 months. They start talking about motherfuckers like, oh, I gotta do this for us, us, us. I'm like, what about you? Like, you ain't got your shit right. The fuck, man? Like, you over here doing shit for her, or she's doing shit for him. Like,
Yo,
get your fucking priorities straight.
codependency is a scary motherfucker, bro. And when you see that,
Don't fucking do it.
when you see that shit,
Total shout out to this crew though, too. To those 12 individuals that were here before, because none of them would let either of us. Like, yo, the whole time it was like, yo, I hear you do that for you and your chick, bro, but what do you do it for you? Every time, son, as often as possible. Don't let your boys get lost in the sauce, bro.
That
Don't
is.
let your boys get
Nah,
lost in the sauce.
that's a fact because you get distracted and shit. So like, so do y'all want kids? Well, Az, you said you want kids, but Crusher, do you want kids?
Yeah.
Yes, I can't leave this world without leaving my presence here to bless it. So
that was fucking that was arrogant and smooth at the same time. Like that was.
My man said my descendants are a blessing to the planet. That's what he just said.
That was narcissistic as fuck, but I love it because you did that so smoothly. Like you just edged into that. That was nice.
On point,
I'm gonna say it like most of the people on this fucking planet is garbage, bro. I'll tell you that right now.
How about you?
That's a fact. I'm trash.
Absolutely.
I told you I got the whole lid.
I'm a blessing. I gotta leave another blessing. You know what I mean? So like, I blessings on blessings on blessings.
That's a fact.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm a blessing, so I'm gonna leave a blessing.
I'm gonna leave a blessing.
Yo, put that on a shirt, bro.
That was fire.
Put that on a shirt.
I like that one.
I'm gonna get some athletic gear.
There you go.
I'm a blessing, blessing on blessings. I'm gonna leave a blessing.
You know, the college girls got that live, love, laugh shit on their walls and their dorm bros and say, I'm a blessing, I'm gonna leave blessings on blessings on blessings. That's what I'm gonna say now, bro. From now
fire.
on.
Yep.
And you should get
fire.
that, son.
That's fine, but no.
I'm gonna have to trademark this. Is live on Twitch.
It's too late. It's already on the internet. They stole your idea already. It's gone. It's gone. Boom. But nah, yeah.
Somebody got it.
Yeah, nah. I used to think about shit like that too. And now that I'm like newly single, I don't be thinking about shit like that at all. But I was like, yeah, that's a fact. Like I don't think about shit like that no more. But I do see marriage as a goal, and I do see kids as the future, and I kind of do want to do it right. So yeah, like you said earlier, we are at the age where it's like, yeah, I need a spot, like, and I want a spot, like I want a spot.
Yeah.
Like,
so I got a question for you, Dion. Like, you say you want to do things right. What the fuck is right? Because everybody's situation different, and sometimes messy situations turn out to be the best thing for for the instance of a kid. Like, you know what I mean?
So right for me is just like if me and my partner can coexist and we can move accordingly, and we realize that I'm independent, she's independent, and we have our own personal goals and we're striving towards that, and we can come together and meet in the middle and move together as a unit. And if I'm already established, because I want the spot, and if I do feel like she wants to move in, that's a thing. But she already has her own location as well, so it's like if we don't work, you can leave. But if that's not an option, like it's like, you know, she doesn't have to, like homegirl doesn't have to be perfect. Like, and that's another thing too. Like my standards in a woman, she just can't be no broke bitch, and she can't be
no broke bitch.
She can't be out somewhere, and every single time she looks at you to pay. Every single time y'all been dating for 5 months at least.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
bro.
Absolutely. Yo, if she not offering to go Dutch, we not doing such. If she not to pay, nigga, I'm not down to play. Nah, bro. You just as valuable as any female. Don't let them lie to you, bro. Don't lie to you.
Yo, bro.
Pass these hoes, bro.
Yo,
they must pay to enter, bro. You must be this tall, money-wise, to enter the amusement park. Get the fuck out of here.
Looks like a duck, sounds like a duck, quacks like a duck. It must be a hoe. That's crazy.
Nah, but so she can't be no broke bitch. She can't be no broke hoe. She can't be broke chick, right? She doesn't necessarily have to have her shit together 100%, but she has to have a direction, right? She has to have a course goal. And it's funny too, because most women do. And that's the thing I noticed. Like most women that I've been talking to, they good up here, but they can't do this. They can't make a decision to go forward. And when they do, it's like either they're 100% committed and they don't want to fuck with nobody, or they are just indecisive as fuck. Because people in general are indecisive as fuck. Because I'm indecisive. I think most people are indecisive.
A lot of people have indecision as an issue.
Yeah. So
ambiguity is a big part of that. You know.
I mean, no, it's just fear. Fuck ambiguity. It's just fear. Motherfuckers is
Yeah,
scared.
man. Yeah, you're right.
It's just fear. Motherfuckers scared to do shit. Like it's like oh man, I only make $500 a week. Is this car costs $500? That's my whole check. It's like, bro, if you get paid $500 a week and if you get paid $500 a week, your car costs $500. You shouldn't own that car because you like that's a bad move. You're not being responsible. So it's like fear causes motherfuckers to do dumb shit. But like back to the topic, it was like yeah, if we could just coexist and move properly as a unit, then of course I could, like with the right lady, of course I can have a child with her because it's like me and her is on the same. What's up?
I got a 2-piece. I mean 1-2. You know what I'm saying?
What up?
So you talking to me a lot about personality, goals, mindsets, and shit like that. And I didn't want to bring it up, but now that you done put it out there already, you feel me? Now that you're newly single, you feel me? Now, have you been noticing that you want different flavors, or that like your preferences have shifted or changed from what you was?
Okay, so the answer to that question is hell yeah. Like okay, so
it's for real.
No, straight facts to talk to the people. Yeah, like when I was before my relationship, because I was in a super long-term relationship for putting my business out there in the street. But yeah, I was before my relationship. I was a pretty open book. I was pretty, I'm still open book for people, but my preferences weren't, too stingy. I wasn't like, oh, it got to be only this type of girl, or she got to go look like this, or she got to have the body like that, or da da da. It was like a vibe thing, and color didn't really fucking matter. Now though, color's a fucking issue for me. Like you gotta be down with the black if you trying to mac. Like that's a real thing. Cause all my majority of my relationships, not my fuck arounds, have been with just racist, toxic factors in that shit, and that shit is annoying to me, and I'm not fucking with it no more.
Yeah,
so now you in the spot. Now you in the spot where you can just be like, "Oh, what happened? Have a good life, man." That's it. That's a fact. It's like if your parents is racist, I ain't fucking with you. If you show me, if the first words out of your mouth, regardless of color, is like, "Oh, I got black friends," or "I care about black people,"
that's hard.
What? Once you start bringing up black people and black, it's like, nah, you racist.
Have a good night, mom.
You racist. Yep. Fade away. So yeah, that's kind of what it is. Again, my preferences definitely have changed, and I've noticed that it's like the energy you put out is the energy you receive. So I've been putting out nothing but positivity, and I've been getting nothing but positivity back. A lot of ain't shit motherfuckers popped up though, which is crazy because it's funny how like time works. Time is a concept made by people. Because like motherfuckers just be popping up, like because I've been chilling.
Bro.
I've been chilling. I've been straight chilling. I've been sliding in the DM. I'm being a hoe. I ain't gonna lie. I've been sliding DMs, doing my single man duty to chase these hoes, right?
Absolutely,
right. But it's like, but like the random times I've been out there chilling and whatnot. Just random motherfuckers just been popping up, and I'm like, yo, you ain't shit. Why are you talking to me? and I just kind of walk away. Like all I do is go to work and come home.
Shit, why you talking to me?
Your energy, bro. That's crazy. Everybody be saying that I put positive energy out there. I get positive things back and all that shit. I never understood that shit, and it never worked for me. So when I put negative shit out there, positive things come back to me. I don't know what the fuck, inverse karma.
Yeah, inverse karma.
Like when I was on that single shit, bro. Like I told that negative shit was out there, man. I didn't even care. I wasn't trying to hide it. And then my lady, like soon after, like my lady comes around the corner trying to like sneak up on me or some shit. Even just like work stuff. I got promoted, all this stuff. I was just putting negative shit out there. Shit. Yeah, I'm not even just talking about just relationship. Stuff was just working out.
So
my boy, like.
So no, I mean, yo, it's listen, different. Like you said before, different strokes for different folks, bro. It is what it is.
You just gotta be you. Positivity
bro,
is your fucking thing.
Yo, look, hold on, real quick, hold on. You see what you just said right there? I know, motherfuckers, it's become cliche at this point, but it's very important. Just be you.
I'm not talking about the you that your friends are. I'm talking about the you that you might be afraid of being, motherfucker. Like shit.
Find out who you are.
Yo,
find out who the fuck you are.
Bro.
What pisses you off, what you hate. Like
bro,
what other people hate.
bro, be the motherfucker that you are when nobody's in the room, just outside. Cause
outside.
you be surprised.
And don't let nobody tell you that you just having a bad day. You just not yourself. Bitch, this is myself. You better get used to it. I don't want to hear that shit.
That is like you be the you that if you are a weird, if you like to sing at 3 a.m. just because you like to sing, if you could do that at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you lit. Like that ass.
Yo, you know what I respect for that shit and who's a weird motherfucker? That nigga Sin, man, that Michael. I respect that motherfucker. He a fucking dweeb and he stays in his lane. He ain't gonna let none of us change his shit. And we be cussing him out too.
Bro, that's
cussing him out.
Yo, sometimes I be getting tight, bro, because I be like, yo, bro, I'm gonna keep it a stag. It would have been anybody else. If I'd have had a bot, we probably would have won that, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stizzy. Keep it a stizzy shit. But it's just, you know. Matter of fact, you know how I got so good at Monster Hunter, bro? Carrying Sin, because that nigga would die on the regular. So I had to get good enough to destroy the monster before Sin would die 3 times. And Sin had bad luck. Like he would like it was like an AoE effect. Like he would join the party and everybody would die. Like everybody would
that's fucking tragic, B. Like my son had to carry fucking Sin. That's fucking tragic.
Entire game. He bought the Iceborne DLC and realized how much more HP they had, so you actually had to have like a certain level of skill to like actually not die and just stop playing. And I was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna give it a stack. When you want to do it, let me know. In the meantime, I'm out of here. So he's missed out a whole DLC, the whole lifespan. They already announced the final monster. Missed out the whole thing just because.
Bro, it's all about the commitment. My son didn't want to commit to fucking playing that game. My son said, I got to play other shit besides this. I don't feel like grinding today. I'm gonna just not do it. I fuck with it. But yeah, yo, Michael, like Michael, like Sin, Sin is a real one, and that's why I feel like.
That being said, though,
he popped up.
Have y'all seen him stream Battlefield?
Yeah, my son is nasty.
That game is nice. No,
I don't
understand.
Nice. I don't know what switch gets flipped, bro, but he becomes nasty when it comes down to the Battlefield.
Bro, that's a game he actually enjoys trying, and he's like, he don't enjoy trying. I don't think he's like whack because of lack of skills. He's whack because of lack of effort.
Yep. That is exactly it. He don't want to try.
And when he's sniping in Battlefield, bro, you see he'll take one shot kind of like as an aim shot for a distance, and then quick correct, and then land the next couple shots. But any other game that we playing, and if you're watching him, he'll try to do that same shit, like the lead shot to adjust his aim, and then just won't adjust. And I'm like, why aren't you? Like I've seen you be able to do it,
shit,
and like very well. Yo, right? Yo, bro, I played it. That's why I'm like, I just know. I'm not playing with you, bro, because I understand what you're gonna do. When he's in the mood to play, bro, when he's like, yeah, I really want to do this, that's when you gotta take advantage of Sin, because he's gonna pop the fuck off. And he'll probably only be good for like 3 or 4 games until he gets whatever he's looking for. And then he'll have to, you know. But
listen, them 2 or 3 games is all you fucking need, bro, because you gonna get the W at the end of the day. But I want to pivot real quick and just say, want to give my condolences to the Bozeman family, because we just found out recently that Chadwick Boseman and Uncle Rob, the NBA player from Portland, had passed away too. Both of them passed. Yeah, man. Yeah, 2020 is knocking motherfuckers down, knocking motherfuckers out. But you know, want to say that I appreciate the fuck out of Chadwick Boseman's thing, and that motherfucker was strong, because I didn't even realize they said he was fighting cancer for 4 years, so he did 6 movies with cancer.
Dude, I had a feeling he was dealing with something, because I remember seeing him out, like, you know, you see him on TV or whatever out in the streets, and I'm just like, dude, he's a little too skinny to be, and he just got done filming for that movie. Like, I was like, man, I hope he's all right, but I was like, damn, I didn't know it was like that bad.
I'll admit, I didn't know nothing was going on, and he didn't look sick to me either. I woke up yesterday. I saw someone posted it. One of the boys posted it, and I was like, "What the hell?" So I did a search, and I was like, "Yo, that's fucking crazy."
Yeah, bro, like that shit floored. Honestly, son, I ain't even going front. Like that shit floored me a little bit, because I'm like, damn, son, they got like, damn, mad motherfuckers just dying, like. Damn.
When it's time, it's your time, bro. You can't do nothing about it. When you're gone, and that's it.
Yeah, bro. Like, and you
You
just
gotta
what's left.
leave your blessings behind. Your blessings.
Big fucking facts, man. And he definitely did, bro. Cause I didn't even know that the fucking the James Brown movie came out. I forgot all about that shit. Like I knew he did the Thurgood Marshall movie. I watched that one. That shit was lit. But I didn't even know he did that. And his cop movie came out. So I was like, damn, my son was working.
Yo,
Been
did you
working,
see
bro.
Glory to the King, something like that he made on Netflix?
Nah,
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that
nah.
movie yet. I didn't watch that movie. I heard about it. I heard it was pretty good.
Really good, bro.
It was
Yeah,
really good.
yeah,
That shit fire.
yeah. I enjoyed it. It had a nice, like the ending was like it was alright. It was alright, but as a ride, it was a really good ride.
Nah, yeah. That's see what I mean, son? Like that shit fire. And now my son going. And then the fucking NBA. I don't even want to speak on it, but I'm gonna speak on it since I brought it up. The NBA on that bullshit. Like so they boycotted 2 games after they heard about the cop shootings and the
Today, no?
yeah, but they're playing today. But they had to sit down. The players had to sit down with the owners in the organization, and they said that they're gonna turn all the stadiums into voting locations, which is cool, which is nice.
That's dope.
But my first initial got me tight because when I first heard about them boycotting and taking the time off, I was like, all right, cool. They attacking their pockets, right? And then they immediately 2 days later was like, nah, they gonna play again. And I'm like, damn, Master then came and already told you motherfuckers go back to dribbling. Shit. And that's how I felt at first. I'm like, damn. But then, they came to that compromise. But I'm like, imagine if they would have took that. Imagine if they would have took the rest of the season off. Imagine. And then they had.
I mean, I'm already surprised it's a season to begin with. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like they really stretched this out to make it work during the pandemic. Like they really tried. I don't know.
Man,
I don't know.
Man,
especially like there's players coming up with COVID-19 on a regular, especially in baseball. Man, motherfuckers just we're out. So now these players gotta be out for 2 weeks. Like it's already like a fucking 3-month, 4-month season. Like what the fuck?
Exactly.
What was the point of it?
But now you already we as a people we know what time it is, but we not it's to shut us motherfuckers up, give us something to be distracted about. But you gotta people you gotta have your sports because why focus on the political things or the things that's happening in real life when you can worry about sports? Like
because politics are sports now.
Man, politics is the WWE, and we just what's funny? Everything's the WWE. Everything is wrestling.
No, you're fucking right.
Everything. The FGC is kayfabe. Everything is kayfabe.
Yeah, that is. Everything's WWE. It's all a fucking fabrication. It's all a show, and it's always a motherfucker that has like some new drama position.
We live in a simulation, my guy.
No, I agree.
It's the Matrix, bro.
It's a fact.
We live in the Matrix.
Facts. Jim Carrey was the first one to be unplugged, and we thought that motherfucker was crazy.
You know who got unplugged recently? Kanye.
Yo.
And he's not doing good with it.
Yeah, nah. He's caught. My son wants to get plugged. My son is the dude that wanted to get put back. He's like, oh, put me back. Put me back.
Nah, give me the other pill. Give me the other pill.
I should have took the red pill. If I could have sex and steak, that's all I need. Clifford Robertson is his name. Uncle Cliff. Uncle Rob was the basketball player that passed away. But
damn.
But yeah, man. Shit is critical. It is critical. Like all these fucking distractions and things that, well, whatever. And your boy Biden. I don't know.
Your boy.
It's your boy. That ain't my boy.
I don't know, man. We need to get people voting in like before all this. That given what's it called, the primary, whatever the
before the primaries.
Before
the primaries.
We need a lot more people voting there and doing the research.
Are y'all up to date with the post office and what?
Oh yeah,
Postmaster General and Trump is doing?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, you not? Oh, you don't know?
Bro, I've been working, sleeping, and training, bro. That's it.
So I talked to my, I work in a building, so I talk to my mail people all the time. So I got insider shit from them, and I got whatever we get from the different news sources, right? the Postmaster General was a Trump donor, so Trump appointed him Postmaster General after he fired the last guy, which means he's in charge of the post office, the entire post office. He puts him in just when they start talking about pumping money into the post office so we can do safe mail-in ballots, right? So you can vote via the mail, which has been legal since the post office became a thing. So this has been going on for 400 plus years, and the percent of fraud is like 0.0012, some shit like that. Like out of a million people, you got like 12 fraud votes.
Yep.
So like it's super minuscule,
Mhm.
and that's the average. So to not just gut it, the Postmaster General, who is a Trump supporter, starts putting in new rules and taking out a bunch of devices and supplies. Mind you, Homeboy is a millionaire, right? But he also owns large equity stock in UPS, FedEx, DHL, and a couple of other like mail carrying companies. So it's a clear, direct, like he has a clear and direct conflict of interest. Because how are you running the free or the cheaper USPS, the constitutional USPS when for years now you and your people have been fighting to privatize the USPS to raise the prices on it and make more money off of it? To the point where the reason why the USPS has been showing up negative numbers for so many years is because in 2004, 2006, during the Bush Jr. administration, they have put in a law saying that they had to pay for the retirement funds and the benefits for the next 75 years ahead of time. So, which means for the next 3 generations of workers that haven't been born yet, their pensions and their benefits are paid for by the USPS. So you tell me, how are you supposed to generate capital? Listen to this. If you remove that bill and what that bill requires of the USPS has made money every year since 2008, upwards of $5 billion. But because of that bill, they're reporting a net loss, which is why you're noticing that the USPS itself, the administrative people are like, oh, we need to close these down. We need to get rid of overtime. We're not making any money. So on the book, it's reflecting as a minus. It's reflecting a loss. But if you remove the bullshit, it's a clear,
These motherfuckers got paper
clean.
trail bullshit to cover a profit.
And that doesn't even start with going with the elections, bro. They've made the mail-in ballots. Those used to be first priority mail. So no matter what happened, those got pushed through first by the post office. Now, under his orders, it is bulk mail. This is the deal with bulk mail, according to the postal workers that work my routes, the ones that are willing to talk to me. You feel me? Bulk mail gets stashed in the back, and it's bulk, which means that when one of it goes, it all goes. Which means it stays in the back until it's ready to all go. Couple that in with removing overtime and limiting how much mail goes out, your regular mail builds up, which is why, if you were listening at all, you've been hearing them saying that mail is staying in stock rooms and staying on shelves and not going out, and there's no overtime, so none of it's getting delivered. So that means your regular mail is now backlogged. So you have a bunch of backlogged mail, and around the time of the election, they're going to fix the post office and let them work, right? So that no one can say that they didn't, oh, well, the post office wasn't working. No, they were working. So you're going to get all that backed up mail. And after all that backed up mail goes out, is when the bulk mail gets sent out to voters. Then, after you get that and you send it back in, since it's no longer first priority mail, it gets treated at a bulk mail rate, which means it's the slowest thing to get back. So
On top of that,
there you go.
on top of that,
And
the posted mail
so
in
if it doesn't get
general
there on time, you
have
get it.
the posted mail in general has been removing fucking postal boxes all over the country. If you've been noticing, them blue mailboxes,
They're disappearing.
they just
Because they used to be by the grocery stores, and I worked at a few of them, and they're not there no more.
exactly.
And Congress pressed him about the oversight committee pressed him about putting them back and what the fuck. And he couldn't answer any questions about pricing.
But
He didn't know
why the fuck
anything.
are they gone in the first place?
Because you got because coronavirus, they're not with because of coronavirus, there are not a lot of locations that have open ballot voting. So it's not like you can just go to the schools or go to the fucking anywhere to just go vote. So it's a mail-in vote. You don't got no mailbox. Fuck your vote.
No, you can do both.
You can do.
But they wanted to push it back. They wanted to push election back, which they couldn't do. It unconstitutional. So they wanted to. The Democrats and everybody and the liberals were like, well, let's push for mail-in voting because we know it's safe, and they can just mail in their ballots and we'll count them. the thing is that there are so many small things coming up under the Trump administration and under the people that work for Trump and work directly with him that if he's no longer president, he will be indicted immediately. You
Well, that's a
understand what I'm
fact.
saying?
You've been
So
supposed to be indicted.
he's afloat because he's president.
Yeah,
That's it. This
yeah.
individual won. They Steve Bannon and his shit. The Southern District of New York tied that money to the Trump Foundation, like the Trump businesses, which is why Eric, the unloved
The
son,
son you like
doesn't
gave
show up.
ownership to.
Yeah, which is why he doesn't show up or talk anymore, and why Trump is immediately distancing himself from some of those groups
Yeah,
because
bro.
they're gonna come out.
This
So
shit is
that's speculation.
WWE. Like what the
Told you.
fuck?
That's
Told you.
speculation. Though.
Drama,
Yo, bro,
baby.
it's drama.
This
It's all
fucking
drama, bro.
bullshit,
It's all drama, bro. It's all drama.
But yeah, bro.
And I'm cool with the drama as long as it's on Channel 6 after 7 p.m., bro. Not running my fucking country. This shit is ridiculous. You know how ridiculous it is, bro? Look, dead, bro. I'm out of here, guys.
Yo.
You wanna know how ridiculous it is?
Yeah,
Shit.
bro. Yeah, exactly. So
That's
all of that.
Oh, but please. Just like Joe Rogan said, I'm not your news source. So y'all heard what I said. Go fact check it. Go look it up. CNN, MSNBC, Fox. Go look it up. Double check. Make sure that you get your facts straight. You don't want to be running around with false information, or maybe I was wrong about something. You know what I mean? So when y'all go to argue with somebody, you got the facts right. Look it up yourself. It'll be okay.
But look at this, bro. Look at this. It's funny, bro. You talk that real shit, they disconnect the homies.
Yo, dead ass, bro. You see that shit?
I can't even see my friend anymore. That's crazy.
Bro, the camera button ain't working, dog.
Look at that, son. I'm just saying.
You see this shit?
Our FBI agent, our FBI agent sitting here like, you motherfucker.
He said FBI agent like that.
Yo, bro. Each individual, all three of them are just sitting there like, these motherfuckers, man. Shut up. I'm trying to protect you. But yeah, man, this shit is critical, bro. Shit is critical. But
listen, people, bro. Listen, people.
Listen.
QAnon theories.
Yo, bro, thank you. I just learned what. Yo, Crusher, do you know what QAnon is?
No.
Yo, I just learned what that shit was yesterday, son. This shit is crazy.
There's a senator who's a QAnon, like she's a member of that shit. She's a Republican senator.
All right, Crusher. Hold on, easy. So the friendship version, this the bullshit version, the street version. QAnon is basically, think about it as a political theory group that has it where all of our politicians or all of our celebrities have been kidnapping children and eating them so that they can be that because they have a gene in their blood that allows them to tap into the fountain of youth. And it's a political movement that believes that all of these motherfuckers is evil and they killing motherfuckers and eating children to drink their blood and because they're reptiles.
Okay. So I actually did hear about this. I didn't know the name of that shit.
There's a bunch of names.
3 people told me about that
There's
shit.
There's a bunch of names for these shits, but QAnon is just the one that popped up recently. This shit is crazy.
What the fuck?
This shit.
Yo, bro, I remember the name.
Okay.
I know QAnon, and I know where they got the name from. It was an anonymous dude that posted a question in the forum, and he posted that shit up, and it became like their main fucking thing.
Questions Anonymous. Yeah, because the dude, a dude was on the internet giving hacking and giving up political secrets, and his name was Q, so they follow QAnon, and bro, this country is crazy.
No shit.
Yo, bro, it's Final Fantasy X all over again, bro. The gods are liars, bro. They're liars.
It's Final Fantasy 7 too. So they drinking the planet. Yo, we gotta kill these motherfuckers. We gotta stop Shinra.
Nah. We got some shit to do. We gotta find out who's drinking the planet. That's crazy.
They drinking the planet dry, bro. They drinking the planet dry.
That's disgusting.
It's crazy when you think about it. Like, and I don't want to go too crazy conspiracy theory into it, but like when you look at the art and the media that's been coming out over the last like forever, how much like real world ties it is. So it's like these motherfuckers ain't crazy. They didn't just smoke some shit and come up with these ideas. They probably saw some shit and was like, you know what? I'm gonna make it fictionalized, but it's based on reality. Oh my god. This motherfucker.
What? Why the light change when you open that shit?
Yo, bro.
What are you doing, bro? What kind of magic? The light's back to normal now? After you take a sip, get the fuck out of here.
Period. Refresh yourself.
Oh my fucking god.
That's how you know you got money,
Yo,
son.
you advertising on the stream.
That's,
Like, what?
that's how you know you got money, son. You can't just drink regular
Sponsor
water.
us, bro.
Yo, they
Sparkling.
better.
I'll put this pearly whites on the commercial for you. Sponsor us. Let's get it.
That's a fact. But yeah, man, shit,
Yo, leave my email address in the fucking comments or some shit so they can know to hit up for that. Alright?
nah, bro. It's
Yo.
the socials is always in the description in the description box on YouTube.
Y'all
Don't worry
want to
about that.
talk about the craziest scam though right now? Right now during the pandemic, the craziest scam right now is schools, bro. You know they charging full price for Zoom classes right now, B.
Get the fuck out of here. Full semesters?
My bro, I'm paying
no,
like
hell
over
no.
500, bro. Yeah,
No,
Yeah, bro.
no. Hey,
Ridiculous.
are you serious?
ridiculous.
Nah, bro.
I'm
Nah.
applying for like the coronavirus aid grief or whatever the hell, but they're gonna look at me and be like, "Oh, but you're an essential worker. You never stop working. You ain't getting no fucking help." So we
Come
gonna see
on.
how that
Let me
shit goes.
tell you. Okay, first of all, when you look at the and you AZ, you know this. When you look at
For
all
Divine
the
classes, yes, KG.
tuition and stuff and all the fees that you pay per semester, bro, that shit's broken down into if there's a gym, there's like a part that goes to the gym, library access,
And none of that is
actual
being
tuition,
used, but my tuition bill still reflects.
resources.
Come
But
on.
they're gonna keep all that and bundle it into
wait a
the same
second.
price.
Wait a second. So it was 500 for the Zoom class?
Bro, listen. When the pandemic first hit, the classes I was taking in the spring, they actually reduced the cost of the classes by like clearly in half because they became online only classes.
Yeah.
So all the extra shit that you would need for the facilities shouldn't be charged to you because you're not there, right? My summer classes that I took, they were full price, and I'm like, that's crazy because the last one was all right, cool. You know, maybe because of some okay, cool. Now I'm in the fall and same thing, full price again. And I'm like, how the fuck are these institutions getting away with charging full price when you can't use any of the facilities? You can't access any of the faculty directly. Everything is through Zoom and emails. And if you're lucky, Blackboard classroom. Yo, they really out here fucking students, bro. And that's a college student who if you paying, you from that out of your pocket. I don't even want to talk about what they do with the kids. Like it's horrible. They haven't started this message yet, but I know it's gonna be ass.
Bro, no. Here in New York, down south, kids is already in school, B. Kids is in school. Like kids is in school. They like
I had saw a bunch of like coronavirus cases came up, so they like try to slow down who could be there, and I didn't follow up. Like, it's gonna be a mess,
bro. So certain district. I know in Atlanta, to where my cousin is at, there's a certain. I forgot the name of the district. Please don't come for me. I'm sorry, but in their district, when school opened up the 12th of August or the 13th of August or some shit like that, kids went back, right?
Now I'm in the chat saying that they opened in Florida.
Yeah, see, kids went back. Kids went back, right? Certain kids caught that Rona, so they shut the schools down, right? But they opened up online courses, right? But certain classes they still had to attend, so they had to go. So on top of online courses being administered, kids still had to go into school with the mask to have a full day of school. Children, and I'm not talking about middle school. I'm talking about children, like first grade, second grade. Like that shit is crazy to me, B.
They're gonna be homeschooled, bro. That's the new wave. They're gonna stick with it.
I saw a meme, bro, going around talking about you gonna send your kid to school with a packed lunch and a Spider-Man mask, and they gonna come back home with a different sandwich in their lunchbox and a Transformers mask. Talking about what the fuck happened to your mask? Why y'all traded masks?
Yeah, bro. Bro, that's the reality of some situations. That's the reality. Sometimes, because kids is kids, bro. You can't control kids. Like and I'm truly scared for the fucking flu season too, because then these fucking doctors is gonna be giving everybody corona when it's probably just a fucking cold. They're gonna be like, oh, you got corona, oh, you gotta die. It's like,
no. But there's an actual test, and you have to be sick enough for them to request a test for you. You don't just get fucked. You know what I mean?
I hope not.
I caught the flu, and they thought I had the Rona. They sent me in, and they fucking raped my nostrils with the fucking big ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
They give me the test straight, so I was able to go back to work. But they hit me with the test super early on to make sure everything was good. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if I got hit with it, if you are sick, I'm sure they'll get it for you. I just don't know. I know we need to be somewhere at like 2 to 5 million. There's probably 2 million or 5 million a day in order for us to catch up with the rate of the spread, and we're only at like 800,000 a day,
Shit is
which is not enough.
it's not enough, but that shit is crazy. Like I'm like, and the just think about that. The act of like, cause I did the test. I know there's probably different tests. There's like probably like a saliva swab or an ear swab or all that bullshit. But could you imagine sticking that shit up a kid's nose? Could you imagine that? Cause like, Crusher, I had to take the test. That shit is uncomfortable. This motherfucker goes up this bitch. Like this motherfucker.
You know up here when your shit when your cartilage becomes bone, it goes past that up in there.
That's wild.
And they fucking like this.
And they swirl it? Nope.
Nah, it's quick though. It's a quick twirl, but you feel
they're not in there for long, but it's like fuck.
Bro, you feel that motherfucker just like you. It's like ooh,
like it clicks, bro. Like it clicks going into the back. It sucks. It's horrible.
And it's crazy too, cause like the first couple of tests, cause when I went and got it, the first couple of tests, these motherfuckers ain't give you no tissue. They said, okay, you done? Move, get the fuck on, cause you gonna cry. Like instinct, you gonna cry. They don't give you no tissue. They don't give you nothing. They go, you done? Move. Neck. Here's your pamphlet.
One thing that our homegrown now from the chat just put up that we didn't take into consideration is that some of these parents are starting to go back to work. So if they're going back to work and they have to go back to work because they've been out of work for so long.
Dude,
if these kids aren't going to school, what happens?
True.
You feel me? You're gonna leave your kids home alone?
True.
And some of them got young kids, man. They got like the attention span of a fucking goldfish, dog. Like,
yeah, I know that shit is tragic.
Someone like, hey,
Molly said they belong to the streets. They should be alright.
Have them fend for themselves. I'll be fucked, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like I don't even want to be in the administrative boardroom or in the office to think about how the fuck to deal with some shit like that.
Honestly, bro, my state's education system is so fucked. It's been fucked since before this shit. For years.
Yeah. I mean, come on now.
48th, 49th in the nation.
Yeah, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like,
honestly, I feel like if the kids are disciplined, the Zoom classes are doable. They'll take a lot longer.
It depends on the kid and how it was raised.
I've seen some places do TV channels dedicated to school.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that, and that has its issues because they can't talk to the professor or the teacher.
No, yeah, I think in terms of like the act of getting the child engaged in class wouldn't be an issue if the parents were there to help supervise and things like that. But the problem is just like what Nam said with Kawhi, what Nam said in the chat is that the parents are going back to work, so it's like you're not gonna have that support system for the child if the parents are at work and they gotta go to school, and now fortunately you don't have a job. It's bad enough, even back in normal life, like at least for me. And a lot of people that I know, it's like the first couple of years of my life, my parents weren't involved in my schooling. Like parent teachers conferences, they didn't go to that shit because they was at work. They said so that affected me in my learning because the teachers felt like they can get away with doing anything to me because they like, oh fuck it, whatever. This just ain't nobody coming for this motherfucker. So just imagine that on like scale to like 1 million because there's millions of kids out here, and that shit'll be fucking tragic, bro. Like, shit.
It's gonna be, dude. There's gonna be a lot of fucking dumb motherfuckers coming up because they ain't had that support system, man. That's unfortunate. It's gonna take a good teacher to keep the kids engaged. Like, it's hard enough to do in in-person setting too. That some teachers struggle with that.
And they don't get the funding to take care of this shit. So it's like,
especially out here, bro.
Yeah, bro. Anywhere. My homegirls, one of my homegirls is a teacher in Connecticut. My other homegirls a teacher in fucking Wyoming. You don't get shit. The school system sucks everywhere. Damn. That's true.
They keep taking money away from schools and directing it to other things. They say, we'll just
like out here they're directing it towards downtown because where the money, this city is the moneymaker for the state, entertainment and all that shit. Yeah. So they expect people who live here, you get your general education, the high paying job on the strip. You gonna drive through some shitty traffic. You gonna be around some shitty people, and you gonna be on the strip making that bread. But I mean, for us that don't fuck with the strip, I guess it's time to move.
Yeah, man, that shit is
That's
trim.
crazy though, right?
That shit
That's
is
crazy.
No, yeah,
trash.
it is. Because even UNLV,
I,
that's a high class university, one of the most diverse schools in like the world, actually. And half their shit, a lot of their shit is like hotel management, hospitality management, all that shit. It's in Las Vegas. It's easy to get a job. They're partnered with all these MGM,
That
all
is
the other shit.
trash.
However, they have other programs, biology, all that. They're a full university, but mind
No,
you,
yeah, but
where they're at, you know what I mean?
their course curriculum is to get you motherfuckers in here so you could go manage my hotel. I could pay you. You can make 6 figures, sure. Shut the fuck up, because the billions is over here.
The billions over here. Well, that's just on the business administration side, because that was my major, business management. So they try to be like, oh, here's what you can do with this, blah, blah, blah. What if I just want to do accounting? You can account for them. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you could.
Motherfucker,
Yeah, you could do accounting for them.
you
You know what I mean? It's just easy. They're not saying go do it, but it's like right
No,
there.
but
you know
no,
what I
but
mean?
but see, but that's the pipeline, bro. Like just how it's like a
It's a
pipeline.
pipeline.
That's how it's like the pipeline from the school to the jail is a pipeline from the school to the hotel bars.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. At the end of the day,
Bars.
all of that is fine because the schools need to supplement their own, need to supplement themselves to not have to ask so much for students in the government. So to a certain degree, I'm like,
Nah,
fuck it,
man,
I get
fuck
it. And
nah,
if
nah,
it's a
nah,
job
nah,
after,
nah. Fuck all that.
and
Fuck
you
all.
can take
Fuck
that
all that.
anywhere outside of Las Vegas.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that. I'm not gonna play devil's advocate, bro. Because if you think about it, if UNLV, that is that a private school or a state
It's a
school?
literal university, college university.
Oh, it's a college university. So yeah, fuck all that. They got alum, nigga. They got alum. They get money in. They get money in. They get money in, bro.
Bruh,
All they've been doing for the past 10 years is constructing and expanding the whole university, bro.
Then a community university is gonna come hit me up asking me for money after I done gave you everything I had to graduate for this piece of fucking paper. Yo, bro, you're not getting these 10 stacks from me. It's not happening.
No,
I
see.
already paid you. We already had this interaction, bro. I'm good.
Once again, that's you. But there's thousands of motherfuckers that do that shit. There's thousands of motherfuckers that pay back into the school after they get their diploma or whatever because they fall for the bullshit. That sense of community.
Therefore, what? The sense of community and belonging. I mean, you do belong to a group.
That shit is for profit. Why am I donating to you? If it was a non-profit school, I mean, it's a Catholic school. It's like it's a special type of school. You know what I'm saying? Different tax code, whatever the fuck, and they need donations to survive. I understand that they should in the community. They have other responsibilities. But when you are a for-profit institution, I'm not donating to you because you are out here actively scheming for ways to make money. Get the fuck out of here. That's not happening.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of people that don't see it that way, and they're like, I belong here. I'm gonna put in this money here. And all that shit. These motherfuckers that be coming to UNLV, they're from all over the place. So to them, like, getting like a job as like, higher up management for the hotels, that's their dream job. Cool. Good for you. Like, that's what it's for. But like,
you can't. Yeah, I mean,
it's time to fucking go.
Yeah, man. I mean, you can't knock people's dreams if you know what I mean. If that's what they wanted to do, but in terms of just the business aspect of it, and you talking about they it's supposed to be a bailout for the school or whatever. Nah, motherfucker, they get their money. Because this motherfucker, because the whole alumni board, they pay back into the school, and that's how they make their fucking money. Because they get government assistance as at every other university, like every other college.
That being said, though, I don't know what happens to those ranking members of the alumni board. I don't know if they get some sort of cut from what the school makes. I don't know if they get some sort of special privilege. I don't know. So maybe they're paying for access to a club that I have no interest to be a part of. I'm not sure. You feel me?
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
I will gladly be outside the club.
We ain't knocking that shit.
You want 10 racks for a piece of paper that says thank you for giving me money? Nah.
Exactly. But guys, this has been another episode of the Sage Stars Podcast. I have been your host, Smooth D-Mac, with your man Jonathan A.C. Tejada and my man Joshua Campbell, aka Joshua Crusher. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We have been the Sages. Take it easy, guys.
Have a good night, y'all. Peace.